All right, on the crate two, heavy metal, and I don't know if everything's 100% metal, so metalheads chill out. Starting off with this is one of my favorite new finds. I was listening at work. We listened to Stoner Rock Station or whatever, and they played these guys, Witchfinder General, and I heard them, and I thought they were like newer, but no, they're like from the '80s. They're part of like the new wave of British heavy metal, but I highly recommend checking this one out. This is their first album. Their second album is good too, but Death Penalty, not a bad song on here. Pentagram. I got this at the show the last time I saw them. It's their newest album. Really good. Just saw these guys too not long ago, The Obsessed. And unfortunately, they did not have any vinyl by the time. I think it was the last day of their tour. They sold out everything. So I got a shirt, but I was hoping to get something. Another one of my newer favorite groups here is Graveyard. Recommend these guys if anybody hasn't heard of them, check them out. Really cool band. So I think this is their first album. Here is their newest album, which this thing rocks. And these both albums come with like posters and cool pullouts and all that stuff too. And I think these guys were playing with them not long ago, but Uncle Acid and the Deadbeats. And like, of course, once again, these guys are not 100% metal. I don't even know what you'd call them. Unfortunately, this is the only vinyl I can ever find anytime I go anywhere. They're hard to come by, and I know if you look online, they're real expensive, but really cool band. And yes, I like Ghost. Fuck off. Especially if you listen to this on good stereo vinyl. Man, it just sounds really good. Production's good, musicianship's good. So this is the newest one. This is a limited. I guess if you get it at a real record store, not like a chain or it comes with a lot of other cool stuff, a booklet and all that. Another picture disc I have, some Motorhead. Nothing needs said about these guys. Cool picture disc. And, well, I could say I saw Motorhead live a couple years ago, but I did see the original lineup in the 90s of these guys, Black Sabbath. Now, this is the reprint, the 180 milligram. It opens up. It has that upside down cross. Had to get the best metal album of all time, I guess. So this is just an older one, beat up. Doesn't open up. Here we go with Paranoid. Now, I just want to say, of course, this album is awesome, but what the fuck is going on with that cover? I mean, I know they were going to call it War Pigs, but this looks like the guy from, this looks like Michael Winslow from Police Academy 2. The Police Academies that made the voices is dressed up as some Atari game warrior from the 8. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but anyway, if you do open it up, it does have a kick-ass, you got all the guys over here, and then over here, Ozzy's like, yeah, fuck you, man. I'm just going to hang over here because I'm the man. But here we go. Master Reality. Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath, which that is an awesome cover. So they either hit or miss with their covers. And there's another, is it on the back? God damn it. It's still going. All right, there's another cool thing on the back of that too. I thought I had Sabotage. I guess not. I thought I did. All right, whatever. King Diamond. This is a newer one. And a newer. It's not like from the old days, but it's probably my favorite King Diamond album. There's a lot of that in the movie Live Undead we made back in the day. If anybody knows what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's probably my favorite King Diamond album. Metallica, Kill 'Em All. Metallica, Ride the Lightning. And this is my favorite Metallica album. I know the best one is Puppets, but either way, this is my favorite one. And now we got a lot of Alice Cooper because you can find it pretty easy out everywhere. Not this one though. Now this one here, their first album, Pretty's for You, and even this one, Easy Action. These are like really out there. It's not the Alice Cooper that we know today. It's pretty tripped out, and it's really cool music, kind of Beatles psychedelic thing. I think this one opens. I don't know. But yeah, that one's really cool. Most people think this is the first album, but those two come first, and I'd recommend them both. No, I don't have the one that he's sticking his thumb through, making it look like his dick that got pulled. That would be cool. Killer. Welcome to My Nightmare. And then it's all wrapped up, but if anybody knows anything about this one, it does all kinds of stuff. It opens the back. These open. There's some Alice in a Mental. It's a really cool record that does a lot of things with the cover. Goes to Hell. Constrictor. Like I said, it's not all metal, people. I don't know where to put some of this stuff. We got Bowie. Actually, this is probably the last of the real metal. Either way, here we go with Generation X. I mean, obviously that's punk. Billy Idol's first band. There's his second album. The second album. The last album, which had Dancing with Myself on it. Then it goes into Billy Idol. His first EP, first full length. Rebel Yell. Those are the classics. And this started to slip a little with this one. Still's got Stevie Stevens on it though, and then here's a cool bootleg. It's so bootleg, as a matter of fact. It's live, handwritten. How about that? All right, now we got some Joan Jett. My first 45 was Joan Jett. I love rock and roll. And like Alice, she's, it's easy to find a lot of her stuff out there. Fuck, did it go? There's another one. Stray Cats. I don't know if I should call this metal and new. I don't want to say new wave. Those guys are new wave. It's like punk too. Whatever. I call metal and punk. I don't know. More Stray Cats. This one's really good. AC/DC If You Want Blood. Rose Tattoo. I guess we're coming back into more metal. These guys rock. From Australia too. Axe. I lost my place again. I'm almost done with this shit. Alright, AC/DC. Quiet Riot. That was another early one I had. The first 45. Come On Feel the Noise. There's a Wasp. I don't think I have the cover for this one, but I just found it like that. Beat to shit copy of Dynasty. And here's the Guilty Pleasure part. You got the Romantics. They were back when they were still punk. Stiv Bators is on this too. And here's an example like a punk band, or that kind of was, I see, because look, I mean, this was like pretty much a punk album. Then it went to, this type of stuff, which is still good music, but you could see how the image went totally new wave. And then, like, by the time they got to this, just totally, watered down and done. And there we go.